Hello, beloved. Today I'll be reading out of the book Psalms, chapter 18, verses 6 to 14. But before I get into it, I want to say I just opened this up randomly. I just opened up the Bible and it landed me on this page, and I'm like, this is the chapter I needed to read. So what it is calling upon God in distress. And if you feel like you're in distress right now and God doesn't hear you, please read Psalms 18. I'm just going to read a little snippet of it. And it reads as followed. In my distress, I called upon the Lord and cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken, because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth. Devoured coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also, and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a cherub, and did fly, yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind. He made darkness in his secret place. His pavilion round about him were dark waters and thick clouds of the skies. At the brightness that was before him, his thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire. The Lord was thundered in the heavens, and the highest gave his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. Yea, he sent out his arrows and scattered them, and he shot out lightning and discomfited them. All right, I'm going to skip to a verse real quick. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to my cleanliness of hands hath he recompensed me. I wanted to read 20 as well, because if you feel like God doesn't hear you and you're doing all this stuff and you're like, man, I'm living a righteous life, I'm doing what I feel like I need to do, I'm listening to God, and nothing seems to be happening, this is reassurance that God puts his foot down. You saw the clouds turning dark and everything that he does for us. Yeah, he probably won't move on the time we want him to move, but his time is godly and perfect. So whenever it's his time to move, make sure you know that it will not be a weak move. I'm really glad I read this passage, and I want to stress verse 20 as continue to be righteous, because he will award you for your righteousness. All right. Hopefully this touched who I need to touch. I will see you another day, and God bless. Amen and amen.